What's that?
This isn't even warm out yet.
No, I know. I think it's even been warmer.
Mosquitoes.
So, okay. So a few things that we're gonna clean up. We'll start with some stuff that you already know is sit, right? So I'm gonna add a hand signal. This way, dogs are a lot bigger on body language.
Yeah.
So you can make this from cross, the yard if you needed to. But the real reason is because all the commands are gonna have a hand signal. So we're just gonna add it right from the beginning. One thing we were talking about, where where she's trying to nip the treat out of your hand, and you're holding on to it going, no, no, no. And you're half right in that you don't want to give it to her when she's nipping. But if you hold it this way, like this, then she can do this nip, like, here you go. But can't get it. So this also is helpful because now I can lure her. I can lure her into position. Hopefully. I can lure her. This. Good. Good girl.
I was wondering how they do that. You know, get your dog come around and stuff. Yeah.
It's a big mystery, huh?
Yeah.
I always tell people all the time, dog training is like simple, it's common sense. It's repetition, it's consistency. And so repetition. So here we go. I'm going to add this hand signal. Good. And then I'm going to reward. So I use a marker word. I use good. The reason that I squeak it out is because dogs like they like squeaky noises. Squirrels, chipmunks, toys. So tone of voice is important in dog training. You're going to want to have separate tones of voice for a command tone, a reward tone. Those are the two main tones that you're going to be high and happy, and then deep, dark command. But right now I'm not going to actually put a command to this yet. I know she already knows this behavior, good. But what I'm trying to do is teach her the hand signal, teach her the mark and reward system. The reason that we use a mark and reward, I want to be able to mark the exact moment in time that she does what I want. So the moment her butt hits the ground is what I want. So I'm going to mark that. Good. Now she knows she's going to get a treat, even if it takes me a couple seconds, because say I need to dig it out.
Right.
So that can be the same thing. So she goes over like this. Good. Now she knows she's getting a treat. She gets a treat. Once she's doing it really reliably, we'll add a command. And she's already pretty reliable because we taught her to sit. So I'm going to give it again. Good. Good girl. Really familiar behavior. Sit. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Nice work. So that's the whole package. That's the marker or the command, the reward, the hand signal, and then after that it's just repetition and consistency. So you want to see it. It's one command. Sit. Good. Good girl. I can add string other behaviors into the same thing. So good. To teach the down, often it's going to be a progressive thing. So she's going to get it. Good. I'll mark and reward for.
What's the hand signal for down?
It's going to be like this. So that's why I'm starting like this.
Okay.
So it'll eventually be like this.
Okay.
Good. Good girl. She already knows down, so it's pretty easy to just teach it a different way to have her do it. But the reason that we're going to do it like this is so that she understands that these are commands, and that she's going to get a reward for listening. It's not like an option. And then that, of course, is where the correction comes in. But when you're trying to recall her over here and like today and stuff, that's not. We will start to recall way shorter and stuff. But that's an example of a situation where a correction would have prompted the behavior, that you wanted, would have caused her to return. So she's gonna try to cheat. She's trying to get a free treat.
Yep.
Sit. Good. Good girl. Good. She'll settle into that.
Yeah.
Sit. Good. Good girl. So I'll try the down again, but that's not super important that we get the down today. I just want to. Good. Good girl. I just want to make sure that you have a place to move forward, a place to start to get that control over that you want. So I'm having a real clear communication system with her is where you're going to start. As far as how that applies when she's around other dogs, this dog, right now you're just going to have to sort of manage that situation however you can.
Right.
Once you really have this system nailed down, and we add other things in like a recall. So say you're in the store again with a Cane Corso, and this guy's coming at you, and hey, come. And now your dog's out of that situation, so.
Right.
Good pup, and that's the control that you can hope for. And then short of that, you're talking about management. Don't let that Cane Corso come up.
Right.
Sit. Good pup. Also focus on you. So there's this Cane Corso, and your dog's starting to check it out, and you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna have a problem. Hey, sit. Good pup. Distraction. A lot of times that's all it takes to do a reset, especially because what she's thinking, she's overprotective of you, right? So she sees this other dog, she doesn't like this other dog or person, but it sounds like it's a lot of dogs. Then she decides you need to be protected.
Yeah.
What you really want her to think is that, oh man, here's a situation, and I need to defer to him. He's saying come here, or he's saying sit. So that's what I need to be doing right now. I need to be focused on him. That's where my rewards are going to come from. That's where my corrections are going to come from, not from whatever's out here in the environment.
Yeah, exactly.
This is where I need. So you be
Boss.
focused. Yep, you be focused, which is what we got here. And then I'll show you real quick here too the recall, right? So this is how, and I'm going to post this, and I'm pretty sure that there's going to be audio. I hope that it can hear me.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to, go over and read this, or look at it, fast forward, get to the parts you like, and then go ahead and keep practicing. So I'll show you the recall, and you're going to want to start this short. On a leash. And what I'm going to do, the hand signal, is eventually going to just be to bend down and tap my leg. Is going to be to bend down and tap my leg. So what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to start close. I'm going to actually walk backward. So this is going to do a couple things. It's going to engage her chase instinct, as well as give her a target instead of like the recall where they and they go out around you. So I'm pretty sure she's going to do this right away. So I'm going to just go ahead and put the command on it right away. Come. Good. Good girl. Oh, yeah. You must. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I wonder what the other half's doing today. Oh, my goodness. Come. Good. Good girl. So that's the response that we want from the other side of the yard.
Right.
So we start small, we build up. Come. Good. Good girl. This is a really easy one to practice with the setup that you got here, because you can just walk out here with a handful of treats on any day that you're coming out. Just practice this. Make sure you really close to her at first. Call her. Practicing that 10 times, 20 times while you're outside, or until she's starting to get sick of it, and then you want to quit Don't push it. If you want to quit. So, 5, 6 times until a week from now when you're really certain that she's solid.
Right.
Come. Good. You can. If I needed to get her attention, I would use her name. But right now, there's no need. I got her attention. So I'm just gonna come. Good. Good girl. But if I had managed to get her to break away from me for a second. I thought she was gonna look away from me for a second. Yeah, she's on me. She's so beautiful. Let me bang this. Let me bang this a couple times more, and then I'll hand the reins over to you. Come. Good. Good girl. See, I'll work a little harder. She'll probably just follow me really tightly. Well, I got good news. She should be pretty easy to teach these skills too.
Yeah.
She already.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy her a rope instead of